The cleanup that began following last week's disturbing discovery is still ongoing, and investigators say it's like nothing they've ever seen.
Our in-depth coverage continues now with Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell. She's live in Blackstone with new details on what's been found inside.
The chairman of the Board of Health tells me this house was so filthy that some of the floors and walls had to be ripped out. At this point, part of this house right down to its studs. If you take a look, this is where we watched crews bring out 21 boxes of hazardous material. Those were all removed from the home just about half an hour ago, but we're told the cleanup will continue through tomorrow morning. Bags and bags of trash hauled out of 23 St. Paul Street. Nearly 24 containers full of hazardous material also removed from the condemned home.
Unprecedented, It's sickening, to be honest with you.
Inside this house of squalor, the remains of 3 infants and 4 animals were discovered. Cleaning crews also found mounds of dirty diapers, soiled mattresses, vermin, and maggots. The second floor even worse than the first.
There was a mattress in one room, clutter in another, which you couldn't enter. And then the third bedroom was the same thing. So I don't know how anybody could have even ever slept in that home.
Were there children's toys? Was there a sign of kids being kids?
No.
While cleanup continues inside, crews are also taking precautions outside to protect the neighbors.
We've taken necessary steps to put bug traps outside, rat traps outside. So we're confident that the neighborhood's going to return to its normalcy.
The Blackstone town administrator estimates the cost to clean up will soar above $20,000. The owner of the property will be on the hook for that bill. We asked if this house will be torn down. The town administrator tells me that's a decision that will be made in the coming weeks, but he says it has not been made yet. Now, coming up new at 6, we filed a records request to find out how many times police had been called to this house in the past. Our answer coming up new at 6. Live in Blackstone with the mobile newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
Our in-depth coverage continues now. Cleanup crews return to the home today to continue their daunting task. Today, they removed twice the amount of containers they initially estimated that they'd need.
New at 6, we're taking a closer look at how many times police responded to this home and what they found inside that home. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell is in Blackstone with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom.
Bags of trash and hazardous material may have been removed from this condemned home, but secrets and unanswered questions remain behind its 4 walls. We wanted to know more about this house and the people who lived here, so we went to the police department and requested records of any calls to 23 St. Paul Street in recent years. Here's what we uncovered. In 2005, a silent 911 call attributed to a child playing with the phone. Then in 2007, police responded to the house for a welfare check. In his report, the responding police officer noted the house was very messy and that there were several liquor bottles on the kitchen table. A call in 2011, this time from a neighbor who told police Erica Murray has a huge dog that's tied up all the time on a short rope in the yard where there is all kinds of trash. That neighbor also told police she was concerned that the dog was being abused or neglected, saying, quote, "You can see its ribs." The following year in 2012, according to the police log, the Board of Health received a complaint of possible dog abuse. That same year, another call about a dog. According to records, this time the report was about a dog on the back porch so cold that it cannot sit down.
And please stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of this disturbing discovery in Blackstone, both on air and online. We've posted the police photos from inside the home's basement on our website, WDPRI.com.
And coming up new at 6:30, we're speaking with a local pediatrician who specializes in child neglect cases.